Hello, hello, hello. Dirty trucking, dirty trucking. Still sitting up here, not able to log in to the driver's app. I'm able to log in Uber's website to get to some of my information, but both the rider app and the driver's app, I'm not able to log into. There's some sort of issue that they've been playing like they can't, they haven't fixed yet. This been going on since Sunday. Monday, I contacted somebody. They told me they're going to ask. First, they said they started sending emails saying they see that my account wasn't compromised. We've restored functionality, and it's not been restored. Then they started sending other messages talking about documents missing and all this. I said they had me contacting Hertz. Hertz said there's no documents missing. It is definitely Uber. And it's been going on back and forth for days. Monday, they started talking about the next time they'd be contacting me between 6 and 12 hours. They didn't. What these customer service rep at Ubers are doing, they're opening these chats, because that's the only way you can communicate with them now, because they have fixed the phones to where you can't contact them over the phone unless you get in contact with them through the chat. So what they're doing is they've been opening these chats and then marking them as resolved when they're not resolved. And then the next morning or later that day, I check back on the app and see they have marked all the chats that were open about this issue as resolved. And then I have to reopen more chats. And when they mark them resolved, then that means they don't work on them anymore. So this has been going on since Sunday. They've been telling me they're going to escalate the matter to the proper department. Their securities and risk team is the one that did this. Like I said, I've been dealing with foreign operators here, and I took it upon myself to Google Uber's owner. I got the CEO, so I'm assuming he's the owner. So after seeing that, who the owner is, now I understand why they have a lot of foreign workers working for Uber. This is a foreign company. So, and in my experience with working around, or anybody working around foreign drivers, or anybody foreign running a company, it don't turn out well for me. That's how I ended up losing my job at Horizon. They let those foreign guys harass me through group chat, and then the company turned around and terminated me, talking about for lack of freight. But it was really because I said, if you don't stop this harassment through the chat, I was going to sue you. That's what it really was for. He just didn't want to come out and say that. So that's how I lost the job at Horizon. And when I was at Road 1, working with anybody foreign, it doesn't work out well. So I see, now I understand why the officer was telling me I need to find another job. So I done Googled who the owner is, and now I understand. No, I do need to find another job. This is not the right place for me, because this is exactly why this stuff is going on. Every time I'm around them, they do the same thing. They are doing the exact same thing that happened to me at Warren Truck Plant, at any other company that I've been with and I went through some sort of issue. They are doing the exact same thing. They wait to the very moment when I have the least money, then have to spend out my money, and I'm sitting up here with no money. So now, I've been sitting up here since Sunday over an issue that they did. They the ones that reset my password to my app, claiming they were protecting my security, when in reality, after I have seen everything that's going on here, I believe that phone scam and that hacker shit is actually working here with this in this company. He's working through the company. Because there's just certain shit that goes on here, and certain shit that I done said, that they done said, that is letting me believe that this phone scam is within the company. So, after seeing who the CEO was, that revealed to me why there's so many foreign workers here. Okay, that's understandable. Your owner is the CEO is foreign. Okay, that's understandable. But I'm not going to be mistreated because you're a foreign worker or you're a foreign CEO. I'm not going to be mistreated at your company. I'm not going to continue to stay here while your company sit up and bully me. They sit up and deactivate my account whenever they want to. You got callers calling and claiming I'm doing stuff just to deactivate my account. Then you get on sending me emails that we said we're going to deactivate your account because you had too many safety issues. I haven't had any safety issues. I haven't had any proven safety issues. You deactivated my account off of lies, which is basis for a lawsuit. So, after seeing who the owner is of this company, now I fully understand why I'm going through what I'm going through and being treated the way I'm treated here at this company, because that is what they do. Ever since I've been working with them or for them or any company that employs them, this is the end result of me working around foreigners. This is what happens. I'm sitting here waiting to get my account fixed, that they reset the password. They keep telling me how many days are you going to keep escalating it? And I don't get contacted by the escalation department that's supposed to resolve this. Either your tech support don't know what the fuck they're doing, or your tech support knew what the fuck they were doing. And that's why I'm sitting here. Every day I call. Another 24 hours. That started Monday. We'll be in touch for 6 to 12 hours. Then I call back the next day. It's going to be another 24 hours. I call back today. He already talking about 72 hours. Then I get somebody on the phone saying, he doesn't see that my account has been documented about the issues that's been going on since Sunday. Say what? I've been talking to these people since Sunday. What the fuck you mean you don't see it been documented? They supposed to have notated my account that I'm one of the drivers that was involved with the hacking incident. He don't even see that. Every day or every communication, I'm talking to a different goddamn customer service support here at Uber, retelling this same story from the very fucking beginning, trying to get this shit resolved. How is it I can sign in on your Uber online on the website, but I can't sign in to the app? It is the app that I can't sign into. Neither the rider app nor the driver's app is the one I can't sign into. But I can actually access the rider side of it through the website. I can log into the rider app through the website. I go in and type in Uber driver and the website come up, and I log in and I actually could schedule a ride through the website. Then why is it I cannot through the app? So I thought the problem was my phone. So I called T-Mobile. Had T-Mobile check the phone out. Here he is with the games. There's a Mexican answering the phone for the T-Mobile customer service rep. A Mexican answering. Then I just tried to call an attorney. This is a Mexican answering the goddamn phone. This is nothing but games. I don't like the games going on here. I don't like the way this company has been treating me. I don't like what the fuck has been going on since I've been here. And I definitely don't need to be working here. No, not since what I've just found out. No, not me. I definitely do not need to be working here, because this is exactly the way those people have treated me on every job I've been when the majority of the workers were foreign. So I do not need to be here. So I do need to move on. They can go ahead and keep stalling and playing like they ain't trying to figure out nothing. If I can get an attorney to take the case, which I haven't been able to, so be it. If not, I'm about to go through this rent shit again because of these motherfuckers. Because they are deliberately sitting me around to the end of the week to cause nothing but problems. Now, Memorial Day coming up Monday. You fucking up my holiday. You done fucked up Mother's Day because I couldn't enjoy Mother's Day because I was too busy having to work like a slave. Like they like you do. That's who I'm working for. People that do that. Like a slave to get my money up to pay for this rent. Hold on one second. Yeah, sorry about that. To pay for this rent. That's what they do. So, and then they get on the phone. They done sent me several emails. Randy just sent me an email talking about his documents missing. There's no documents missing. I asked what documents. They can't tell you what documents. When I go on the Uber site, there's really no documents missing. The car is due for an inspection June 6th. It's not June 6th. So there's no documents missing. What fucking documents are missing? And if there's any documents missing, it came up missing after you logged me out of my account on Sunday. I've had this car for 2 weeks. There's nothing been missing. So after researching the damn owner of the CEO of the company, who I'm assuming is the owner, this Dan somebody. Now I understand the treatment I've been receiving here, and I understand why all the workers are foreign here, and you can't get any American speaking anybody working for Uber except if it's coming from safety. I got the lady from safety that day when they put me off my job for 6 days because a rider called in and said I was inappropriately touching them and talking sexual. That's the first American speaking worker I've heard here at this company. So, but like I said, I just researched the CEO of this company, and he's a foreign guy. So that explains why there are a lot of foreign workers there. It's not my problem, but it is a problem. And it's a problem I need to rid myself of. I need to go ahead and leave this company because this company is no good for me. I don't care what I make here. They always turn around and do something to interrupt my income. You've interrupted my livelihood a little bit too much. You've inserted your presence in my employment here way too much. You've caused too many problems and allowed too many problems since I've been working here. So, keep taking your own sweet time, fixing the login issue. Keep lying to me. Keep sending me emails that you resolved it. Keep sending me emails, this, and this. The last person I got off the phone with, he was Indian. And I could tell from his speech he was Indian. He told me he couldn't see in the computer where they had even talked to me, notated what's been going on since Sunday. He said, I don't see anything here. Oh, so they've been erasing it. Oh, so you don't see where I just spoke to someone saying they were escalating the matter. But I do see that after he closed the chat out, after the chat was ended, he put a note that for them not to close the chat until it has been escalated. So I don't know what that meant. I don't know if that meant after he escalates it to the team, or close it out after he hears from the escalation team. But I went back online and they had closed it out. So I've sent another message to ask them what these documents that's missing, because I've talked to Hertz. There's nothing missing. That is a rental car. Once they attach the rental car, all the documents with the rental car goes to Uber. There's nothing missing. And an inspection that is due on June 6th is not a missing document. Either they can't tell what the date is, or they bullshit. So I have determined that they are bullshitting. So this is a sad revelation to let me know that I'm working for a company that is full of foreigners that has been fucking with me. So that is why I'm continuing to go through this shit. That's why I've been going through this shit. This ain't about a hacker. It don't take you that long to restore what you fucked up. You reset my password, and you sent me a link to reset my password, but the password reset didn't affect the app. Now, either there's a different link they need to send to log me into the app, or they banned the app like they said, and they just been bullshitting me. I'm tired of hearing all these different excuses. I'm sick of it. If I don't hear anything by the end of the day, you got 24 hours. If this is not resolved, I'm going to go ahead and just have to look for another job. And this time, I hope it's not full of foreigners that's going to be fucking with me. That's a sad revelation to tell the truth, but that's what I'm seeing going on here. I'm tired of it. You get on this phone, and you've been lying to me. You have not escalated. They've been doing exactly what my bank did when I had that money come out of my account when I was talking to customer support. Customer support told me that they were disputing the charges, and I waited to hear from I'm waiting for the process to start, because when you dispute a charge, they're supposed to refund the money temporarily until they finish disputing a charge. That never happened. So I went into a Huntington Bank branch. Had them look it up. She looked it up on the computer, and then she tells me, we don't see where you talk to anybody. Hold on, my nose running here. She says, we don't see where you talk to anybody. She didn't even file a dispute. So that's going on here. So since I found out this company owner is who he is, so I understand why I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with. So I need to leave because I'm not going to deal with this shit. They are not intending on restoring my login in a timely fashion. They want to wait till it's the end of the month again, like they did, cause me rent jeopardy. And I'm not going to allow you to do that. If working for your motherfucking ass, and I got to go through this shit, I can bounce, bitch. You don't get me logged back in, I'm done with this shit. You understand me? I'm not going to work for Uber. You got too many lawsuits. I got too many problems. You can't even get me logged back into my account. And they were the ones that logged me out of my account when they wasn't supposed to log me out of my account. How the fuck do telling you about a hacker contacting me make you log me out of my account? Then you play like it was an error and that you fixed it and you didn't fix it. I'm not dealing with this shit no more. I'm done. I've had enough of you jeopardizing my livelihood. I'm not going to work for people doing that. I'm not going to work for people doing that. And that's exactly what's going on here. And I'm sick of it. There's no explanation that you can have for not restoring my access to my account when you've been sending countless emails saying that you did. Now you're getting back on here talking. Me not having documentation should not cause me not to be logged into my account. And when did this missing documentation reveal itself? Hold on. When did it reveal itself? Because I've been in that car for 2 fucking weeks. It was no missing documentation Sunday when you logged me off the account. Now, you've been coming up with every excuse. That's what they've been doing. They'll do this shit, and then they'll listen to me talk, and then they'll come up with excuses to cover up why they did this bullshit. This company does need to be sued. They need to be sued for unjust deactivation, unjust lockouts on these drivers' accounts. They need to be sued for that shit. Because immediately when they do that, it disrupts your income and all hell breaks out. They do need to be sued for that goddamn shit. And I'm sick of it. I'm tired of them being lying to me about why my account is not being able to be logged into. You're not trying to find no hacker because you want to know why? The hacker is you. I truly believe that the hacker and the individuals, now that I know who the owner is, the individuals that's been stealing this money is the company itself. And all this shit didn't start until I started working for this company and using a rental car through Hertz. I contacted my bank today because the error message that I'm getting, after I talked to T-Mobile, they said, what did the error message say? I said, login denied. And I'm going to attach all of this information, what it's saying. Login denied. I'm going to scratch out my phone number, though. Login denied. And it has a trace ID number. Every time I do this, the trace ID number changes. But the Mexican guy that was assisting me with my phone to reset the phone said, if it's a trace ID on there, that's the code, or that's what's going on. That's the reason why you're not able to log in. In the trace ID, I took the trace ID and copied it and pasted it into my Google, and it came up banking information. It came up screen of dealing with banking transactions, banking. And that's exactly what's been going on here. This company has been able to go in my bank account, take funds out, make it look like they didn't take them funds out, and then take more funds out and make it look like the more funds that they took out were the original funds they took out without ever showing any ledger transaction of the original amount took out. Like what happened when that $367.55 came out my account. They billed me $285 that Monday. Tuesday, I happened to go on my account looking for something else. I see I'm been charged $367.55 by Hertz. I scroll back to Monday. I no longer see the $285 on there that they charged me. How are you able to go back in there and recharge my account and add another amount on it? And they did steal money from me because I wasn't supposed to pay $367.55. They added a tow bill into the account and charged it, added it to the $285, and it came up to $367.55. That's what they did. So they actually had stolen $83 from me and created an invoice to justify it, just like that $140.52. They stole that money from me. and send it to a collections agency, force me to have to pay that to get my name off a do not rent list. That's what they doing here. I don't need to work for this company. It's way too much. The police is telling me to leave. And when the police is telling you to leave a company, that's because the police know something about the company. The police informed me, you need to go ahead and find you another source of income. And now I know why. That hacking is the company. I believe there's some workers here been running a phone scam between Uber and Hertz. Because let me reveal something to you. Because customer service, when I told her that the guy was in, as I told you, the guy knew everything about the car. He even knew it was a rental. So the customer service rep said, yeah, a rider who's requesting a ride will be given that information. The rider will not have my exact phone number, but they will have access through the app to contact me through the app. They will have access of the color of the car, the make of the car, and the license plate of the car, and they will see a picture of the driver. They will not have information that my car was a rental. But this guy knew the car was a rental. So that's letting me know this is somebody that works either at Hertz or works at Uber's vehicle solution or somewhere within this company on both ends that knows the car was a rental. And the only way for you to know the car was a rental, you had to be at the company and know the car is a rental. Only other people know the car is a rental. You in the car and I told her, they done asked me about it. This is rental, this is Uber rental, how did it work for you? But for somebody hacking into my phone, how the fuck did you know it was a rental? How'd you know the color? That motherfucker was tracking me through my phone. So, Google the CEO of Uber, then you see what I'm talking about. Then you know who the owner is. I have nothing against foreign workers, but I do have everything against you if you fucking with me. I truly believe they've been fucking with me here. I truly believe they're sitting me around to cause another goddamn memorial. I haven't enjoyed a fucking holiday, except, let me see. Since I came back from my cruise, I enjoyed Christmas and barely New Year's. Since I've been working with these people. They just fucked up every holiday. They ruined Mother's Day because I had to work to try to get that rent caught up. Now it's time to sign the new lease. And you done fixed it where I don't have no money coming in, where I shouldn't be signing that goddamn lease. This is what they do. And I'm tired of them motherfuckers sitting up there treating me like they do. I'm not you. And I'm not going to continue to work for you. And I'm letting you know that now. Uber is the problem. Uber caused this problem. The bank said they had nothing to do with this. This was Uber. T-Mobile said they had nothing to do with this. This was Uber. Hertz rental car location looked my account up and said we had nothing to do with this. That you don't have any documents that they don't have. Uber had everything to do with this. And I need to look, since 2 and 2 and 2 is adding up to 6, that means Uber did this. And I need to leave Uber because I'm tired of sitting up here allowing this company to put me in this position. Every time I'm in this position, I have allowed this company to put me in this position. And it's being allowed because I can't get myself straight financially to go ahead and just bounce from this company. They always do this shit right when I have just the least amount of money. I have to pay out the bulk of my money. And it's always around rent time. I told you, they do this shit always around rent time. I'm done with this shit. It's time to look for another job. I'm not going to keep talking to these people. They're talking about they're going to call me in 24 hours. You didn't call me yesterday in 24 hours. And then the woman that did contact me yesterday got on my phone, Abigail, played like she was straightening out the account. I see what the problem is. There's something that is on your rider's account that's blocking you from logging into your driver's app. And they need to have that removed. We're going to get that removed. I'm going to give you a $25 credit. She's going to throw me a $25 credit for inconvenience of 3 days. You know how much I'm making a day? I don't make $25 in a day. She going to throw me $25. And then she got off the phone real quick. Okay, bye-bye. So I waited to see if she fixed the login, tried to log in, same shit. Then while I'm laying here, I get an email from her. Now she's escalating it after she just got on the phone. All these people is doing is trying to cause some emotional problems. And I don't work for people who try to draw out emotion out of me. Because you ain't going to like the emotion that I really want to, whoa, that I really want to display because of what you've been doing to me. I'm out of here. I can't work for this company. I'm going to follow the advice of that officer and leave this goddamn company. I need to leave. I've been laying up here, wasting my time for 3 days, dealing with some fake bullshit that they be doing. That's like, what they doing is like a kid. Like a parent promising a kid that, well, I'm finna come take you somewhere. And the kid just sit there. And it's nighttime. And the kid looking at his mom or dad. Why didn't they come get me? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Must be something happened. Then you get a call the next day. I'm sorry I didn't make it. Something came up. This is exactly what these bitches doing here. I'm not your fucking kid. You not my daddy. You ain't my mama. And I don't have to work for you. I'm done with y'all bullshit here. I'm letting everybody know who the problem is. The problem is Uber. It's been Uber. It's always been Uber. And I hope the FBI find out that this hacking shit is somebody at Uber, that you running a phone scam here and you've been stealing fucking money, like I said. It's just too much happening here. Everybody noticing all these problems happening here. How many times have you had me off my job, sitting up waiting for you to log me back in my account? And I ain't done shit. But you acting like I done shit. But you tell me you restored my account just to sit up there to get me to log in, to frustrate my ass. I don't like motherfuckers that frustrate my ass. This company frustrates my ass. I'm done with this company. And you know, if I could say what I want to say to you, it starts with an F and ends with a U, and it's going toward Uber. If I could say that, I would say that because of the way you've treated me here. But you get on the phone talking about I'm a diamond driver. No, I'm a slave driver here. And I don't like working for you. Because I don't like what you've been doing to me since I've been working for you. You understand me? And I want to get that very clear with you. I don't like working for you because I don't like the way I've been treated here working for you. And it's time for me to move on.